When I was in kindergarten, uh, the first girl I ever had a crush on was a black girl. And I didn't have any concept of race or anything like that. I just remember I liked her and I thought she was pretty. And then, then one day she didn't like me for some reason and she started being cold towards me and I got really sad. But yeah, all throughout my life, I've liked people of different races, and then as I got older and more comfortable with my sexuality, I became open to more genders as well. But when I was in high school, I remember I was texting one of my friends. I was like, damn, there's a hot black girl here at the DMV. And he was like, ew. And I was like, what? And he was like, oh, I don't like black girls. And I was like, what? Like, what? And then I talked to more guys in school, and it was a common thing, especially for white guys, to have these misconceptions about, or these prejudices, these racist ideas about black women that they're ugly. And it was shocking. It was shocking to me because I'm like, I mean, of course there's ugly black women, just like there's ugly white women or ugly Asian women, but so many hot and sexy, beautiful black women in the world or any other race. And this, I've come to the realization that it's black men too. Like, black women and black men are treated as these, like, almost mystical levels of exoticized, fetishized sexual objects where black men are treated as like hyper aggressive, um, cuckold material, big black cock, and black women are treated as like these ghetto, aggressive, ugly, big butt women. And I've heard all kinds of like black women have the loosest pussies, Asian women have the tightest pussies, and all those stereotypes. It always puts white people at the norm, right? Asian dudes have the small dicks and black dudes have huge dicks, but white people are normal. White women are normal, and Asian people are, on the lower end of things, and black people are on the upper ends of things. And these kind of prejudices are, one, they're wrong. Like, I've I live in Asia, so when I became sexually active, I moved here to Korea when I was 20, and I became sexually more active here. I mean, I had sex like once in America before I came out here, because I was young and there was a lot going on in my life. And then once I became stable in my 20s, I started getting laid, and it was mainly Korean people because I live in Korea and it's a pretty homogenous ethnic region, but I also live in a place that has a lot of foreigners. So I dated a lot of foreigners. I dated white people and black people, and I've slept with several black people, and I've dated several black people. And just like most everyone I've slept with, they were very attractive. And there was nothing markedly different about them than any other attractive person I've slept with. There was nothing tighter or looser or bigger or I've heard all kinds of like black people smell bad, and there was nothing like that. And every individual is different in their own nuanced ways, but these racial stereotypes, it baffles me and it disgusts me. And I want to say to all the black women out there who may see this, and as an Asian man who dealt with a lot of racism in the States growing up, like desexualized and stuff, and treated as sexually less, I want you to know, like, you are beautiful as you are. You are beautiful as a black person, as a black woman. And for any black guy that might watch this and feel like pressure to be a certain way because so much white media wants you to be a certain way, like, you're fine as you are. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone or be a certain way. And this is like in my other video where I was saying this to like short Asian men, if you have small penises, like black dudes who may have big or small penises, like you're fine the way you are. And black women who may or may not fit into stereotypes, you're also fine the way you are. And stereotypes are stupid. And if someone is being prejudiced against you and saying you're less attractive because you're of a certain race, then fuck them. And hopefully these kind of people will disappear with time as we become a more enlightened society. So yeah, thanks for listening.